meow.
Granny in the house. Kelsey, have you not heard her do her granny? You don't listen to the podcast.
Every time she asks me to do the granny.
Shame.
You can't call me out. Tell everybody.
Shame.
Hey, you're a Patreon member, so you can do what you want.
I wasn't for a long time.
You can do whatever you want. So, Kyrstin here,
Mm-hmm.
Kelsey here. How are y'all doing?
Good.
Harold here, camera switching.
Go
How
Harold.
are you, Harold?
Beautiful.
He says he's beautiful.
There you go.
Awesome. I am drinking Swear Jar, and it is
I was wondering.
the aged 10-year black bottle,
The elite
the Elite.
swear jar.
So I got this for my birthday
That's
from
cool.
Jordan, who's been on the podcast. And you and Brianna were the ones that got me started on Swear Jar.
Yes.
Yes.
We almost didn't get that because
Oh,
we were like, want to bring her something, but we don't want to bring her like
crown.
mid-shelf shit.
Crown.
But we saw that and we're like, it's so cute.
Oh.
Like the bottle of it's cute. And that shouldn't matter, but it matters.
No, the bottle, like the guys buy beer based on what the can looks like. I
Do
think
they?
Yeah. Harold does, I know. And Zach. Doesn't Zach?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What are you drinking? Just water?
Vodka, Knoll vodka, and like a energy pouch. So kind of like a loaded tea and vodka, basically.
Knoll vodka? Is that a
Mhm.
local vodka?
Mhm.
Cool.
They do pickle vodka, and it's
Pickle-
good.
Like it tastes like pickle juice?
Exactly like pickle. Seems like it would be weird, and I was skeptical.
Does it help with leg cramps? I may have to switch.
might. I don't know.
Isn't that what they say? Drink pickle juice.
Yeah.
for?
Yeah.
Okay, Kelsey, what are you drinking?
White Claws.
White Claws. What flavor?
Green apple.
Oh, that sounds
It's
good.
new. It's really good.
Like it. I'll have to taste it later. I probably won't like it.
Yeah, you're
but
going to make the face.
I'm just gonna make the face.
Yeah.
The kids always get me to try stuff, and I'm
And you're like, oh.
"Ah,
Mhm.
that is not whiskey. Okay, anything new, guys?
Nope.
Nope.
So, just for the listeners, I hope y'all went and did the nomination process, because by the time this comes out, we will be hopefully in the top final in at least one of the categories.
We got that.
And then we'll do another round of voting.
Mhm.
Okay. And I haven't put this up yet, but I got nominated for Women in Podcasting in the Comedy Award
Yay.
category.
Wow.
So that voting is going to come in September and October, I believe.
Nice. So is that a whole different?
It's a whole different thing.
That's exciting.
Yes, it's a completely whole different thing. So,
Women in comedy. That's all this is fun and games.
well, they have a lot of categories in
Mhm.
Women in Podcasting,
That's cool.
and that's the one that I fell into.
That's cool.
Yeah. Okay, so I believe last episode we went to 2002, and we're going to 2002 for this one.
Okay.
Chelsea sent this one in. Chelsea sends me stories every day, story ideas every day.
Every day?
Thank you, Chelsea. Yes, every day,
Wow.
every day.
That's awesome.
If she misses a day, she'll send me 2 or 3 in one day.
Really?
Love you, Chelsea. Okay. In 2002, the average price of a gallon of gas. Anybody want to take a stab?
180.
$1.50. It's 3 now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's 3 something.
Gallon of milk in 2002,
$2.49.
$2.72. Now these are average prices. You know,
Yeah.
depending on your state, you might be lower or
Klein
higher.
Peter are great value.
Right.
Yeah.
Lactaid.
We
Gonna-
do Fairlife,
You told me.
and it's awesome because it never goes bad.
I think Lactaid's kind of like that too. But I think it's like $5 a gallon for milk
Mhm.
now, at least. In 2002, do you want to guess the percentage of Americans that owned a cell phone? This might surprise you.
28%.
Kelsey?
I was thinking, yeah, pretty low like that. Yeah.
60%
Oh,
That's
wow.
shocking.
of Americans in 2002. Now, I tried to find how much a cell phone cost in 2002, but the problem is we can't really compare a 2002 phone to today's phone.
No, hell no.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was like Blackberries
Yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. Motorola.
Now it's like $1,500 or more for a cell phone.
Mm-hmm. Okay, at the end of the story today, I found some funny crimes from 2002.
Oh,
So
that's I like that.
Yeah, so that's what I'll tell y'all at the end. Okay, you ready to get started? Erika Grace was born in Pennsylvania in 1978. She's about 10 years younger than me. Her dad was a builder and her mom was a stay-at-home mom. Her dad was like a well-known builder. And he had the money. Okay. Erika had everything she needed and then some. She was the only child. You would think she would be spoiled, but she wasn't. She was expected to perform. She was expected to be an overachiever. Her dad had high expectations. Erika excelled both in sports and academically.
Oh, good.
She was one of those bitches. She was a basketball star.
Okay.
And she graduated at the top of her class.
That's goals.
Like, they said that she was so famous in their town that if you said girls basketball or women's basketball, her name would be right there. In 1995, Erika went off to college. She went to Virginia. Now, remember, she was born and raised in Pennsylvania. She went to Virginia for college. She was on a partial scholarship for basketball.
Okay.
Off the basketball court, Erika suffered from anxiety and OCD. Like, you've seen the shows.
That's that constant pressure too.
That OCD where if the door, you check 20 times if the door's locked, you wash your hands 15 times, even though you did. Like, that's serious shit to me.
She's clinically OCD.
Yes,
for sure.
Yeah, super compulsive.
Yeah.
In her junior year of college, she quit basketball. She wanted to focus on her grades, which she already had a nearly perfect GPA. So I'm thinking stress related. She probably wanted to take some stress off her with the basketball. But basically, she had everything going for her. In the summer of 1999, things were still going Erika's way when she met Benjamin Sifrit. His friends called him BJ. BJ was born in 1977, so they're only about a year apart, in Iowa. At this point in his life, when he and Erika met, he was a Navy SEAL.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and he was stationed in the area.
Okay.
He was tall, handsome, fit. Growing up, BJ was a superb athlete. So they have so much in common, right? He won a lot of medals in high school for swimming.
Well, that's a perfect job for him to go into the SEALs.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought too. After high school, BJ joined the Navy and he went into SEAL training. Out of the recruits in the class, BJ finished number 1 and he was the youngest SEAL to ever graduate.
Nice.
So these two.
Dual overachievers.
Yeah, I was going to say first impression, you know. Okay, but BJ had a wild side.
Okay.
Before this, Erika didn't have a wild side, but BJ had a wild side. It was said by his SEAL friends that BJ could drink for 2 days straight, have no sleep, and run 30 miles with the SEALs.
Good Lord.
I would die.
And come in first place. Come in first place. Are you kidding me? 30 seconds and I would not.
2
2
days straight.
No sleep?
Fuck, no.
No.
I would be a full gremlin at that point. That'd be it.
Oscar the Grouch.
Yeah.
So after 3 weeks of dating, Erika met BJ's wild side. They were out partying one night and BJ got down on one knee and proposed to her.
Oh, Lord.
Wow.
3 weeks, y'all. And she said yes.
Damn.
They flew to Vegas and got married.
Oh, that was real quick.
It was a surprise and a shock to all of her family and friends. Her parents were like, what?
What the fuck?
Eventually, her friends and family supported the marriage. I mean, what are you going to do?
You don't have a choice at that point.
When they say that,
It's
they're
already
like,
done.
oh, they eventually started
They came
supporting-
around, like,
what? What else
I
are you
were
going to
married.
do?
Oh, okay.
Immediately after getting married, BJ got deployed to Alaska.
So-
I just don't feel like the word deployed should be used for Alaska.
Yeah.
But that's what word was
I
used.
feel like a lot of the military romances end up that way anyway because they know they're fixing to.
You mean fast?
Yeah, like.
Because they might be going off somewhere or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah. So BJ got deployed to Alaska. He was supposed to be gone for 3 weeks. 3 weeks, y'all.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Erika had a super hard time with this. Like when her OCD kicked in, it got the best of her. All she could think about and ponder on was him cheating on her.
What?
That's all she could think about. Because she wasn't there with him. She was in Virginia or wherever.
You just married this guy.
Yeah. That's all she was obsessed
That's
with
wild.
it. So she decided the best thing for her to do was go to Alaska.
Of course. Of course.
In the spring of 2000, I guess if you're going to go to Alaska, the spring is probably the best time to go.
It's probably still cold as shit.
Maybe.
You know, in Alaska, they have dick sweaters.
Dick sweaters?
Yes.
Like just something to put on your junk?
Literally, it is a dick. It's like a dick koozie, and then there's cups at the bottom that hold your ball sack.
Just to keep that shit warm?
Just to keep it warm.
Harold, how do you feel about
Not
that?
even lying.
He's just shaking
I'm
his
telling
head.
you, we'll look it up after.
Okay. I feel like there's a name for that. I don't know. Anyway.
It's a dick snuggie.
Dick Snuggie? What was that blanket with the arms that they did for that whole... Was it a Snuggie?
Snuggie.
Mhm.
Yeah. Could you imagine that on an infomercial? My Snuggie. My Dick Snuggie. Okay. So in the spring of 2000, Erika went to Alaska. This was against the Navy rules.
This is just for 3 weeks.
Yes. BJ didn't know she was coming.
I bet not.
They're out training. He goes back to the dorm and there's Erika in his room.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
The Navy was like, hold up. Why your wife here?
What the fuck?
Yeah. He's like, I don't know why she's here. And the Navy put BJ on probation. They
Oh.
sent him to Camp Lejeune in North Carolina, which we
Fun.
are familiar with
Yep.
personally. So Erika, of course, didn't like that. I mean, if he was in Alaska, Camp Lejeune, North Carolina, she wanted to be with him. So,
Some girls be like that.
she was, and like it was to the point where
That's all she could do.
Well, eventually BJ was like, I'm going to get out of the Navy.
Really?
Like, dude, you're a Navy SEAL. Like, this is your gig.
This is your shit.
Yeah, this is your.
You worked your ass off for this.
Now, I want to put a caveat in here because on one side of it, it made it sound like Erika made BJ leave the
Mhm.
Navy. But I also read that he got kicked out of the Navy
Oh.
because he was taking leave of absence without approval, insubordination, poor performance.
He was showing the wild side.
Yes. So you can take that however, listeners, you take it however you want. Either she did or he did. I don't know. But he got out of the Navy.
It takes a special, and I know from experience, it takes a special type of person to be with somebody, be married to somebody who's not home every night.
Yes. I know that
You
too
can't-
from shift work.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can't pop up at work like that.
Oh, girl. Ugh.
Like,
She was showing her crazy, I
yeah,
think. Girlfriend, you're
Girl.
crazy showing. You need to tuck that up.
tuck that shit in.
Okay. All right. So anyway, his military career was finished at
Mhm.
this point. So at this point in time, Erika and BJ are both 23 years old.
God, they're
This
so
is-
young.
yeah, they're young.
so young.
Yeah. Remember, they were in Virginia and he went all over and she followed him. Well, they decided to move back to Erika's hometown in Pennsylvania. They lived in an apartment owned by Erika's parents. You can kind of see a trend with Erika. Like, daddy paid for everything. Okay. Erika's parents also helped her set up her own business, a scrapbooking store.
Oh, I want one.
What the fuck?
I want a craft shop.
Can you make money with a scrapbooking
I
store?
don't know.
I mean, I know it was really big at one point in time.
It was.
It's huge.
Yeah.
But
Scrapbooking is exhausting.
if one of my kids came to me and said, I need you to back my business venture.
Oh, no, fuck no.
Me and my husband are going to open a scrapbooking store. Will you-
Only. That's
Yes,
it. That's all we
that's
do.
all we do.
Mm-mm.
Will you please throw 20 grand at it? Of course, he was like, yeah, I'm all in.
He might have had the 20 grand too.
I'm sure he did.
Like, ain't nobody just has 20 grand floating
Dad's over
around
there
all the
going like
time.
Dad's doing this.
Fuck.
When dad does this, that means it ain't happening.
Yeah. Fuck no.
Okay, so yeah, I literally wrote a scrapbooking store. What the fuck? Erika loved to scrapbook. It was a passion.
Well,
But Erika and BJ also did a side hustle. Okay. They sold stuff on eBay. This
that was 2002 poshing.
life sounds more like a hobby than a job.
Some people get to do that, I guess.
Okay. They didn't just eBay any old things.
Drugs.
No. Damn it. They specialized in collectibles. more specifically, items associated with Hooters restaurants.
What?
What?
Okay.
They're going into every Hooters, skeefing all their memorabilia and dipping out.
Fucking
These motherfuckers are in here way too much.
all the tank tops, fucking all the pantyhose with the scrunchy socks. No, okay. This is what I wrote next. Oh shit, I think I did this story. And I did.
Did you?
I've already done this story.
How long ago?
I don't know. But Chelsea, you got to listen to the episodes if you're going to send me story ideas. Because at this point, I was like 2 hours into research. And I was like, well, I fucking did this. I'm not turning back now. It's
Well, I don't know it, which is shocking.
Okay. Have you heard it, Kelsey?
Nope.
No, because you don't listen to the pod. Okay.
You know what? I'm the lead.
Kelsey's like, I'm out.
She dipping
Fuck
out.
this shit.
All right. So we're going to continue with the story. Like I said, Erika was obsessed with scrapbooking and Hooters merch.
I bet she had a Hooters scrapbook.
She probably did.
Like, you know, at Disney where they have that glass case and it's the book that's open where it's like, once upon a time.
Yes.
That's what she probably had at her craft.
I made one scrapbook in my life.
I did baby books. That was it.
I enjoy. It was a vacation for our family, and I enjoyed it. But I was just like, okay, one and done.
Yeah, because once you're into it, it's like, fuck, I have to finish this.
Yes,
But I'm over it.
yes. Okay, Erika is doing everything in her power at this point to make BJ happy because she felt bad that she made him quit the Navy.
She better be giving them all the BJs.
BJ getting a BJ. So she was constantly going out of her way to please him. And let me tell you the kind of behavior she accepted from him. One day, BJ popped up with a new tattoo. Not a problem.
Right.
Until you find out what the tattoo was.
Oh, piss.
A very large, on his chest, swastika.
Holy shit.
That's a
Plot
statement.
twist.
That's a statement.
God damn.
Yeah. Erika didn't say a word to him. Yeah. Things get stranger. Erika and BJ had a lot of strange pets, amongst which, I mean, this is strange to me. It may not be to most people or some people. Ginormous fucking snakes. Like the snake that's like around your whole What is that, a boa constrictor? I tried to find out what kind of snakes they were, but I couldn't. But I saw a picture and they're huge. The snakes were named Hitler.
What the fuck?
Bonnie and Clyde was two more snakes. And HIV. So it's like all names of people who were killers.
So
or are killers.
BJ is completely fucked up in the head.
He's got some fucked up shit going on. But she's fucked up. She doesn't. I'd be like, bitch.
Here's our youngest Hitler.
Like, I bought you a snake. What are you going to name it? Bob. No, Hitler. I mean, like, fuck.
When people put shit like that on their body, I feel like I would have a hard time servicing somebody as like a medical professional.
Oh, yeah.
With that shit on them.
Could you imagine? Anyway.
Yeah.
Could you imagine being a Jewish person?
Yeah.
Having to correct this
Save
guy,
this motherfucker's
like fucking
life.
give him mouth to mouth and okay. Anyway, all of Erika's family and friends were like, "Who is this?" So I don't really know how BJ's family and friends felt about this because I
knew he was weird.
I think they did know, but it never was really covered anywhere. But her family and friends were like, what the heck? I didn't say what the fuck because I don't feel like her family and friends would say fuck.
His family were probably like, thank God he got married. Married somebody with money.
Probably.
Thank God.
But legitimately, her people did not know who the hell she was at this point. All right. We are going to go to May 29th, 2002. Okay. Remember, I told you that's where the story takes place. We're going to Fairfax, Virginia. Now, they were back in Pennsylvania. The Fairfax, Virginia police get a call about two missing people, Joshua Ford and Geney Crutchley. Josh and Geney had gone to Ocean City, which is a Maryland resort town, for the Memorial Day weekend. And they got a condo on the beach.
Nice.
When Tuesday rolled around, Josh and Geney didn't show up for work. Back in Virginia, Fairfax, Virginia. And that's out of character for these two people. And I know you've just heard their name for the first time, but their family and friends and coworkers are like, this is not them. They're missing. We're calling the police. So the Fairfax police get the case. The Fairfax, Virginia police get the case. They find out the last place that Josh and Geney were in Virginia or Maryland at the Ocean Springs, whatever. I'm getting confused. So they're like, hey, Ocean City police, we need to talk to y'all about these missing people we got. So they work together. The Ocean City police go to the condo that Josh and Geney rented. Everything looked fine. It wasn't a mess. There wasn't any signs of struggle. It kind of
no bodies.
Nope. It kind of looked like they were just like, "Hey, we're going to dip down to the beach. We'll come right back upstairs to the condo." But detectives did find a clue. There was a receipt from a local grocery store. It was dated the first day of Josh and Geney's arrival. Now we're 5 days later at this point.
And they never checked out or anything like that with the resort.
No, they never checked out. Receipt from the grocery store is day one when they got there, which is normal. We've gone to the beach. If you've got a condo, you got to get some food and shit. Yeah. 5 days later, everything that they had bought at the grocery store on that receipt was still unopened. Not in any way, shape, or form was it used. So it was just sitting there. So this, of course, raised red flags for the police. And they're starting to think maybe they were kidnapped. Maybe they were robbed. Like, they're starting to develop theories.
Right.
No one around the condos had seen Josh or Geney since Saturday. And I believe that was the first day they got there.
Okay.
But the police did find Geney's car in the parking lot. The police put out flyers. It was like, this is a resort town. Like, this doesn't happen.
Right.
These,
So it's being made a big deal.
It is. They put out flyers. They talked to people. They wanted to get the word out. All the cops in the area knew about this. And the couple's families told the police that they both worked respectable jobs. They lived together. They just wanted to get away for a 3-day weekend. Like there wasn't, one of them was being stalked by somebody or anything like that. So the last time anyone heard from Josh and Geney was Saturday night. They were at a local bar watching a basketball game. Josh called his brother.
Okay.
He was like, hey, bro, we're having fun. We're blah, blah, watching the game, as you would, checking in. And that was the last time anybody heard from Josh and Geney. The police went to both the bars. Well, actually, he told his brother, we're going to go to another bar because this one's,
Blech.
whatever. And so the police went to the one he called him from and the other bar that he said that they were going to, and they asked questions. So apparently, at the second bar, Josh and Geney left around 9:30 p.m.
Okay.
Police look into credit card charges, anything like that. There's no activity after 9:30 that night on Josh and Geney's cards. The police talked to Geney's ex-husband. This dude was calling the police station 4 to 5 times a day.
Oh my God.
For updates on the case.
That's weird.
First of all, bro,
Sus.
you're an ex.
Mind your business.
And second of all, you are literally throwing yourself into this investigation if you're calling
4 to 5 times a day.
4 to 5 times a day.
That's sus.
I hate to disappoint y'all, but he had an alibi.
God damn it.
He was rock solid, and the police couldn't do anything to him. He didn't have anything to do with them being missing. Police thought of another theory. Maybe one of them, Josh or Geney, did something to the other one.
And then the other one just dissolved into life.
Murder-suicide, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they're by water. Maybe they rented a boat, went out in the ocean.
How far is the ex from where they are?
That I don't know.
Okay.
That I don't know. So the police investigate Josh and Geney's background to see if anything was sus. And everybody was like, nothing. They're normal people. They were happy. They were in love. There's no way either one would do anything to the other one.
They didn't light up a room though, so
Thank goodness, right? No, I didn't light up a room when I walked in. So there's no more leads at this point. And it's been about 72 hours since they're reported.
It's surprising that they jumped on that so fast.
I think it was because it was a
small
tourist town. And think about it. You have a friend or family member go on vacation. You know when they're supposed to be back.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter if you're the most reliable person or the least reliable person. If that person doesn't come back from their vacation,
somebody's looking for them
without telling anybody, without say, hey, even if you're just like wild, you're just like, I'm staying another week. You would call somebody and tell somebody that you're staying another week. All right. So let's talk about something else.
Okay.
May 31st.
It's Blaze's birthday.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday, Blaze. At 2 a.m., a silent alarm went off. Now, this is in the resort town, Ocean City, where Josh and Geney are missing from.
Mm-hmm.
A silent alarm went off at a local business. Hold your breath. Yes. The local business was a Hooters restaurant.
Oh, my God.
Good Lord.
I think you can see where this is
going. Like, of all the things to rob, let's go rob the Hooters. That sounds great.
The police got to the scene and they find two people carrying Hooters merch out of the restaurant and putting it in their Jeep. We've all been to Hooters. Like, what? Besides t-shirts and wings,
they had
what do they fucking sell?
The last extra small tank top, and they needed it to meet their order. Like, that's crazy.
They're probably giggling to each other on the way out. We're going to sell this shit for so much on eBay. We're going to sell this shit for so much. Okay, so when the officer gets to the scene and sees this shit, of course, he cuffs these two people and sits them down, and he starts asking them questions.
How stupid are y'all?
Come to find out, these two people are, no surprise, Erika and BJ Sifrit.
Shocker.
How much do you love Hooters merch that you're going to break into a fucking Hooters and steal stuff? Bruh.
I just picture them in like ski mask tiptoeing with big old black trash bags over their back trying to get out of the Hooters.
I feel like these two aren't smart enough to even bring trash bags. I feel like they're literally
just carrying it all.
Like those stacks of nicely folded t-shirts. Okay. So the officer on the scene called for backup. Excuse me. While he was waiting for backup, Erika started having a breakdown.
I bet she did.
She was hyperventilating and panicking. She was asking the officer, will you please get my medication out of my purse? And I feel like typically a cop wouldn't do that. But this is a tourist town. So maybe he's just kind of
They're just probably more like these stupid motherfuckers.
Yeah. So he goes to her purse to get her meds. And lo and behold, he finds 2 driver's licenses in her purse.
Again, y'all are stupid.
How fucking stupid.
Oh, okay. Shit.
I'm sure this is no surprise. Do you want to guess whose driver's license they found in Erika's
Kelsey, you guess. Give it a guess.
I think everyone's got that one.
Josh and Geney. Yeah. Okay. He also found... This is why men don't go in women's purses. Because you find shit you don't like.
I had to fuss Blaze about that the other day.
You do not go in a woman's
rooting around in my shit.
The cop also found 4 spent bullet casings.
God damn.
And 1 live round in Erika's purse.
For what? Like, why are you I do not understand that about criminals. Why are you keeping throw them away, grind them up somewhere, like get rid of that shit.
I can understand why you would take them from the scene.
But you don't keep them in your fucking
purse.
But
the first dumpster you go past, you need to throw that shit away.
Driver's license too.
Yeah. So this particular officer at the scene, of course, like all the others in the area, knew Josh and Geney were missing and saw the driver's license of Josh and Geney. So he's like, this is no longer a Hooters burglary. This is something even bigger.
Did Josh and Geney look like Erika?
No.
Okay.
Not at all. Because Erika and BJ were in their early 20s. And Josh and Geney.
Did you tell me how old they were already?
Josh and Geney?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
and I'm going off memory. He was 38.
Okay.
And she was much older than him. I
Okay.
want to say like 50.
Okay.
But I mean,
That's a fun time.
you could tell from the picture that she was older than him, but they were in love. They were, I mean, like, who gives a shit what
I
the
didn't
age
know
is?
if it was like a we're going to kill them and take their identity type thing. And that's why you kept the driver's license.
Nope, definitely not.
Just stupidity.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Or the whole, I want a trophy. You know what I mean? There's so many killers.
There are so many things you can keep other than fucking driver. Like, to me, that is the stupidest thing.
I feel like also a pubic hair would be
very
nice. Stupid.
It would be great because then they could put it in a ring like some of these people are doing nowadays.
Oh, a ring? What? Pubic hair?
Swear to God, people will send in like a bag of pubic hair to this girl on TikTok.
And does she like weave them into rings?
She does. It's like an epoxy. And so she'll pick up the pubic hair and put it in a ring and send it back to them.
With her hands?
With her hands.
Oh, fuck no.
Random people.
What if you got pubic lice?
That.
Fuck.
I don't know. That'd be unfortunate having pubic lice.
Lana.
They should make a t-shirt.
They
You
should
saw
make a
that shit?
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God.
A friend of ours got a t-shirt
But
that says I have pubic lice.
I would have been like, we're wearing this shit out.
That's what I said.
It would have been
It's
hilarious.
Like, you gotta wear it out in
I would have
public.
chopped it into a crop top and rolled out with it.
There you go.
That would have been awesome.
Erika and BJ were taken to the station for questioning,
Mhm.
of course.
Yeah.
While they're at the station being questioned, CSI is like, they're like, come on, CSI, let's look at this Jeep. Let's see what we can find. They found more clues.
Shocker.
Zip tie handcuffs. And it's funny, earlier you said you pictured him coming out in ski masks with
Did they
garbage
have
bags.
them
They
in
had
there?
ski masks in the Jeep. Yeah. They're just driving around with
They're
this
being
shit
weird.
in their
That's
fucking
so
car.
fucking weird.
Oh, you're gonna get caught doing
Mhm.
something. At least take that fucking evidence from another crime and go put it in the trash or in your closet in your condo, whatever.
Or under your bed or however the fuck you want to
Yeah.
keep it, not in your purse.
So the theory at this point is shifting, and police think that the Sifrits kidnapped Josh and Geney.
They could have not gotten charged with that and just gotten charged with the Hooter shit and
Yeah.
gotten away with that
Mhm.
if they weren't so stupid.
I mean, I don't even think that would be a felony.
No.
Because the dollar amount they were stealing. I don't, how many Hooter, like what, a felony is like over 10 grand,
I
right?
don't know.
How many fucking Hooters t-shirts do you have to steal?
Maybe a lot. Maybe they took meat too.
I would take
fucking
the
know. Maybe they were
wings. I
fucking
wouldn't
hungry.
take meat.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Like all of the things. Food.
Okay. So the police are thinking, we're fingers crossed, maybe Josh and Geney are still alive. And we need to find out where the condo is that Erika and BJ have.
Are they on day 3 of them searching?
So they got there on the 25th, and this, what did I say? The 31st. No, yeah.
Okay.
It's after
It's
Memorial
close.
Day weekend. Yeah, it's close. Yeah. Police found more clues in the Jeep. Erika and BJ were staying at the Rainbow condos just down the road from Hooters because they found their parking pass in the Jeep. Come to find out, Erika and BJ checked into their condo on May 25th, and that's the same day Josh and Geney went missing.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. The police get their asses over to the Rainbow condos to see if Josh and Geney are there, being held captive. They went into the condo. There's no trace of Josh and
Damn.
Geney's bodies. They're being held, nothing like that. But they did find some clues.
Okay.
They found Josh and Geney's condo keys. They found a stack of photographs. Now, children who are listening, which you shouldn't be, you should go ask your mom and dad right now if you should be listening to this.
Because you shouldn't.
But if you are, photographs are something we took with a camera and we had to take to Walgreens and get developed. And then we came home and we looked at the pictures. We didn't know what we took a picture of before.
We're so spoiled to that now where it's like,
let me see how I look.
Yes.
Take another one. Like
and you end up with like the worst dumpy ass pictures.
we had to take like 30 pictures,
Yeah.
run to the store, get it developed, which
an hour if you're lucky.
that was amazing when
Yeah.
it turned into 1 hour photo. Could be 3 days.
Mhm.
You get your photos back. You're looking at them. You're like, oh, you can't even recreate that moment.
But you didn't have to post them, so that was nice.
Yeah, that's true too. Okay, so the stack of photos that are in Erika and BJ's condo, they're going through the pictures, and there's a picture of Josh and Geney in the stack of photos. So now we know Erika and BJ.
They're connected.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Are connected to Josh and Geney. So then they're like, let's get CSI down here.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Right? CSI takes this shit to a whole nother level. They found a shit ton of evidence.
Okay.
The bathroom keep in mind, we're in Erika and BJ's condo.
Right. Rainbow.
Yes, the rainbow condos. The bathroom in the condo looked like it had been newly remodeled. Like,
what?
Like a new door. The drywall had been repaired.
What?
Fresh paint. Her dad's a builder. Is that what you said?
Yes.
I will spoil you now and say
Thank
her
you.
dad was not involved in this in any way,
Really?
shape, or form. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so why would these people remodel their condo bathroom while they're on vacation?
It's weird.
Behind the fresh paint and drywall was a bullet hole. CSI found. You know how you have your bathroom vanity? Like the edge of it, right along the edge of it, there was like this dark red line. So CSI moved the vanity, and there's blood, dried blood, all underneath the vanity.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Investigators at this point are just like, I would be like pissing myself trying to get back to the station to
Tell everybody.
No, to tell Erika and BJ, we
Gotcha,
found some
motherfuckers.
shit.
Yeah.
We found some shit. So the interrogation starts. They start with BJ. He said, if you want to know what happened, you need to ask my wife. I'm not saying anything else until I have a lawyer.
Oh my God.
That's exactly what he said. And then that was
what
it.
a douche.
Cut and dry. That's what you need to say when you go.
Yes,
I mean,
for a lawyer, but not like go talk to my wife.
Yeah.
Like she fucking did it.
Right. Not that part. I agree.
But yes, lawyer up every time.
Erika, on the other hand, Chatty Cathy.
Of course.
She told the police that her dad paid for her and BJ to go to Ocean City for a weekend getaway. While they were there, they met Josh and Geney.
Made friends.
Here's how they met them. Erika and BJ were going to take like a shuttle bus. You know how sometimes in those beach towns, they have little shuttle buses that drive you around?
Mm-hmm.
They're going to take a shuttle bus to a local bar. Smart. You don't want to drink and drive.
Right.
They get on the bus. They didn't realize they needed exact change for the fare of the bus.
Okay.
Happens to be Josh and Geney are already on the bus. And Josh says, I'll pay for y'all's fare. Y'all just buy us a couple drinks when we get to the
We're
bar.
going to the same place.
What a nice guy.
That is so
Mhm.
nice.
Man. So, yeah. Anyway. Okay, so turn the page.
Turning it. Here
Okay.
we go.
Josh and Geney were just being nice, helping out some strangers. So the two couples partied, went to the bar, partied, they laughed, they had a great time. When the bar closed, BJ and Erika invited Josh and Geney back to their condo. You with me?
I'm with you.
Any questions?
Nope.
Not long after the four of them arrived at the condo, Erika claimed that her purse was missing. Is this where the purse where you keep your
The driver's
bullets? She accused Geney of stealing her purse. And this turned into a huge argument.
You think they fully planned that?
I do. Personally, I feel like you don't just invite people back to your condo and come up with the scheme on the spot. Like,
Well, those two are not intelligent enough to do that anyway.
well, I feel like maybe in their private life, this is just completely me speculating. They talked about some shit like this. We should kidnap someone. Like, I feel like they talked about stuff like this. And then
Like an arousal type thing?
yeah. And then the opportunity presented itself and they just kind of went with it.
Mm-hmm.
So, and of the two, I got the impression that Erika was more of the smarter of the two
Yeah.
than BJ was. So, anyway, Erika accused Geney of stealing her purse, and this turned into
To where?
a giant argument. Erika was so sure that Geney had stolen her purse, she went into the bedroom in the condo and called 911. Now, if you were planning this and you were going to do something bad to these
Why
people,
the fuck you called 911?
why would you be alerting 911?
Right.
So that makes me kind of think, I don't know.
But like, where would she have stole your purse to wear?
Exactly.
Y'all have all been together this whole time. Then you go back to your condo and you think this is bitch
On a
is just
shuttle bus.
She's going to steal your purse and do what with it?
Well,
Shove it up her vagina?
Right. Y'all are on a shuttle bus. Like, it wasn't like you rode in
Separate.
Josh's
in the
car.
Yeah.
Okay. She gets in the bedroom. She calls 911. You can hear her call online.
Okay.
This is what she says. There are people in my house and I don't know them.
What the fuck?
She told 911 her purse is missing and their people were trying to rob her. About this time, BJ, Josh, and Geney walk into the bedroom and Erika hangs up the 911 call.
What the fuck?
So weird. Super weird. She hangs up the phone and then Erika turns to BJ and is like, my purse was missing and there was a $10,000 ring in that purse. And she demanded that BJ get her purse back. He pulled a gun.
And BJ's on one already.
What?
He's on one. Like, he's already fucked up and ready to roll.
He's just looking for an excuse.
That wild side's out already.
Yeah, he pulled a gun on him. He told Josh and Geney to take their clothes off. He wanted to make sure they weren't hiding the purse.
In their vaginas.
Yes.
I mean, what?
Josh and Geney were scared to death.
Yeah.
And they took their clothes off and they didn't have the purse.
Shocker.
Who would have guessed? So BJ looks at Erika, and this is why I say she's the smarter of the two, because he looks at her and goes, they don't have the purse. What? What now is what he says.
We got him naked. What the fuck we gonna do?
Look, they obviously don't have, lift her titty up. Look underneath there. No purse. Okay.
Like a whole vaginal exam.
Mm-hmm. Get in the stirrups. I need to see if that purse. Well, how big was
Spread
her
and
purse?
cough, bro.
Like, her purse had medicine, 2 driver's licenses, and some bullets in it. So we know it wasn't a tiny purse.
And a $10,000 ring.
And a $10,000 ring. Okay.
Bro.
While BJ is asking Erika, what now? Josh and Geney run into the bathroom and lock themselves in.
Because they're terrified.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I'm naked.
Naked and afraid.
Yes, they were.
Full episode.
Full episode. BJ kicked the door down, looked at Josh, and said, see you later, motherfucker. Shot him in the head. Next, he turned to Geney, who is begging for her life, and he shot 2 more times.
What the fuck?
Erika is telling the story.
I was just about to ask you that. Like, how do you know so much in detail? She just blasts it all out.
And during her interrogation, after BJ went, talked to my wife, I want a lawyer, she's saying all this shit.
He's probably like, she told me to do it.
Now, she's also saying, I did not see him shoot them. I'm in the bedroom. This happened in the bathroom. So I'm not culpable.
Yeah.
But I didn't kill him, but I did help get rid of the bodies.
Bro.
She said it was her idea to cut off Josh and Geney's heads, arms, and legs.
What?
And put the body parts in different dumpsters around town.
So this bitch is so stupid that she doesn't get rid of spent bullets and driver's license, but she comes up with the plan to just put them wherever the fuck. What the fuck?
She's also so stupid that she told the police all of this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just fucking shut the fuck up.
Why the fuck are you talking?
So, okay, now she does tell the police that I only did that because BJ intimidated me and I was fearful he would kill me and blah, blah, blah. All right.
Sure. June
3rd. So we're still just a few days later. Police search the landfill. I have done several stories on this podcast where body parts were found.
It's crazy.
In a landfill.
That is so much searching. So, like,
yes.
The nastiness of having to. Bleh.
I worked at a land. I don't know if you know this about me, but I worked at a landfill.
I did not know that.
I was an accountant, but even inside the building, you can smell that shit.
I would die.
Yeah. So believe it or not, they found one of Geney's legs while they were searching. They found one of Josh's torsos. They found Josh's
Both torsos.
Right? He was much a man. He had 2 torsos. They found Josh's torso in a military duffel bag. We know where that came from.
What the fuck?
All right. You're cornered.
How fucking stupid.
Erika's story obviously is holding some
It's
water
all
here.
there.
Okay. She made a deal with prosecutors.
So at least she was smart enough to fucking do that.
Well, the prosecutors were like, okay, we'll make a deal with you, but you're going to take a lie detector test. I mean, a polygraph. And if you pass the polygraph, we'll make a deal with you.
This is the deal.
We'll make a deal with you. She's like, okay, fine. She gets there the day of the polygraph.
Where's Daddy Warbucks at this point?
I don't know. I think Daddy Warbucks finally said,
all right, this bitch is nuts.
you have punched your last ticket with me. Like, seriously, you're done.
I bet she called him for advice on re-drywalling the bathroom, though. Bet he gave his insight.
Dad,
we're
BJ shoved my head through the drywall in the bathroom. Can you talk? All right. So when Erika gets there for the polygraph, she's like, hold up. I got to tell y'all the real.
Oh, God. What a stupid bitch.
She said that after BJ shot Geney, he told Erika to make sure Geney was dead. Erika said she didn't check for a pulse. She just went into the bathroom and started stabbing Geney. Now I'll take my polygraph. No.
Now that I've got that off my chest, I won't lie about anything else, I can promise you. What the fuck?
The prosecutors are like, okay, we deal off.
Yeah, we're done.
We're not
done
taking it. We're not doing a polygraph. Deal off. All right. So this started in May in 2002. April of 2003, we go to trial.
I hate how long it is, though.
But I honestly, I feel like a year.
That's quick.
That's quick. Honestly, that's my opinion.
They're sitting in jail all this time, though.
Yes, because today,
you're
fucked. You're fucked. Like if you literally didn't do something and they have you in jail, you're fucked.
Yeah, because they're not worried about you.
No,
they don't give two shits.
And they're going to put your bail at like a bazillion
$60 million.
Yes, $1 billion. Okay.
Yeah.
So April 2003. Slow down, Tammy.
You went way ahead of your
2023. We are going to have a 2024 update on this story.
Good.
BJ's trial starts first. His defense team says it was all Erika's doing. BJ, who remember wasn't talking before now.
I was wondering when he was going to decide to talk.
He talked.
Of course.
He said he wasn't even in the condo when this happened. He was in the car sleeping. Bitch, you didn't even go in your car to the fucking bar. You went on a tram or some shit.
You derailed your shit real quick.
Yeah. So he said all he did was help dispose of the bodies. So they're flipping the script.
Oh, so they both just disposed. They were just popped up, fucking shot up and stabbed.
The unfortunate part of this trial was that BJ got acquitted of all charges associated with Josh's death. He was, however, convicted of second-degree murder for Geney's death.
Why?
Couldn't tell you.
Oh my God.
Didn't read. Even if I read the court documents, the jury deliberations
their
wouldn't
choice,
be in
yeah.
there. So BJ, who's 25 years old right now, was sentenced to 38 years in prison. And people were shocked.
Yeah,
the jury,
life. You should have hit life.
Well, that the jury believed everything BJ said. They were shocked.
Did he take the stand?
Yeah. June 2003. So it's just like what?
Couple months.
2 months later. Erika's trial started. She had the bullets in her purse, remember?
Driver's license.
The driver's license.
Ski mask.
They had all the evidence. What would be sweeter? A surprise witness. At the trial, the prosecution brought in a woman who had encountered Erika and BJ that weekend.
Oh.
Now, I'm not saying her name. We're just going to call her the woman who's the witness.
Let's call her Gladys.
Gladys. Okay. Gladys says, I know these two people. They picked me and my boyfriend up and brought us to their condo.
Oh.
We were partying with them. And then all of a sudden, Erika accuses us of stealing her purse. Yeah.
I wonder how they found Gladys.
I don't know.
That's awesome.
I think, I don't know this for sure, but I think in my research, I think Gladys saw this on TV somehow
And came forward. That's awesome.
So Gladys goes on to say BJ pulled a gun on her and put it in her mouth.
Okay, that's like a super fear for me. Like,
I'm shitting myself.
I would literally just die in my mind at that point.
Put it in her mouth.
To me, just do it. Hurry up, because I'm sitting here with this in my mouth and there ain't.
And I feel like if they had this information, they should have done Erika's case first and then brought the same witness in.
That way they could have had all
got
the
him
shit.
too.
Yeah.
He put a gun in her mouth. That would not make me believe his testimony. No. Okay. He put a gun in her mouth and said, "Where's the purse?"
They must have found her after.
They didn't.
Like, he must have been convicted, and then she's like, "Oh, fuck. Well, I need to say what I need to say."
Right.
Yeah.
So he put the gun in her mouth. "Where's the purse?" Then he said, "I killed 2 people for stealing a purse. I'll kill you too." Yeah. So this blows Erika's self-defense story. Yeah. Somehow the surprise witness Gladys and her boyfriend managed to escape the Sifrits.
Good.
Sifrits, sorry.
The Sigmas.
The assholes.
Yes.
This situation happened after Josh and Geney were killed. So they literally had already killed 2 people when they were going.
So they were going for a double or nothing.
I feel like if they'd gotten away with the second, they were just kept going until they got caught.
But then they only got caught because they were trying to sell shit.
Fucking
y'all are idiots.
So stupid.
To me, that's the idiot factor all day.
Think about it. If they didn't catch them stealing from Hooters, how would they have even connected?
They wouldn't have never known.
Yep.
They wouldn't have gone in their condo.
Are they constantly filtering through the landfill to look for stuff like that?
No.
So they would have never been found.
No, they're not. No. I mean, if someone is working at the landfill and they see something suspicious while they're fucking raking all the trash up and shit like that, they'll stop. But this wasn't that case. The police went out there and they went, section by section.
I would need to be paid $50 an hour to do that job.
Oh, God, no. $1,000 an hour. Okay.
To rake through.
Yeah.
No.
There is no mask you can wear that's going to cut that smell. Okay. Erika Sifrit was convicted of first-degree murder in Josh's death. She was convicted of second-degree murder in Geney's death.
Okay.
She received life in prison plus 20 years. Where are they today? They're both still in jail.
Good.
BJ had some parole hearings come up, but he got denied.
I'm surprised he didn't get more for acting like a jackass in the facility.
What you mean?
Because he's unhinged.
Yeah, but he didn't say anything until it came to trial, and he was believable at trial.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like he didn't get like while he's in there, like he didn't get more tacked on to him because he's a dumbass.
He's still in there. There's time for him to get more tacked on, but he is set for release in 2030.
Oh,
That's
wow.
6 years from now. Okay,
that puts him at what, 50 something?
He was 23 when this started, and he got roughly 40 years, so 25. He's going to be in his late 40s probably. You could still have a life.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Okay. Here's the part I don't understand. Because in Louisiana, if you get life, I don't think you're eligible for parole. Like if you go to Angola, you're not eligible for
I was going to ask you that too.
But in this state, Erika, who got life plus 20 years, is eligible for parole this year, 2024.
Why?
Now, I'm sure they won't grant her parole because they didn't grant BJ's. But I did verify with the DPSCS in Maryland or wherever she was that she is still in jail.
Okay.
Today, July of 2024. I could not find anywhere when her parole hearing is set for 2024. I couldn't find it. So,
that's wild to me. I was going to ask you, like, when you get life.
Yes.
How do they gauge what their life is considered?
I think it depends on the state. And there's life. There's also life without the possibility of parole. There are a lot of different nuances.
Because everybody's life expectancy is different.
But
how do they gauge that?
Well, life means until you're dead. Life doesn't mean you're expected to live to 80. So we're going to
died plus 20 years.
So
that's the weird thing for me.
So the death sentence was for Josh. The second degree on Geney was the plus 20 years.
Okay. So that's how they separated.
Yes.
Okay.
By the way, BJ filed for divorce from Erika in 2010, and it was granted.
Why bother?
For what?
Yeah.
He probably, you know what? He probably got some woman pen pal writing him, and he's all in love with her. And she coming up to the jail, and he want conjugal visits. I don't know.
And so then he's going to marry her so he can get conjugal because his other wife is in jail.
I'm speculating.
That's crazy.
I mean, he's like, baby, I'm getting out in 2030. We can make a life together.
Oh, God.
Okay, let me tell you where I went for my research. Caselaw.fine.com, WBLA.com, Wiki and Murderpedia, dpscs.state.md.us, and finally on NBC, I watched Snapped Killer Couples.
Oh.
Killer Couples. I've been on the Snapped Women
yeah.
lately, but I'm on that.
Killer Couples.
So that is shitty Erika and BJ.
Wow.
Yeah. Any thoughts? Any comments?
Stupid.
Yeah, I just think
That's
it's
it.
crazy. I think that if they would have not been as greedy as they were for Hooters shit, nobody would ever know that they did some dumb shit.
Rob a jewelry store. Rob a fucking...
Why are y'all...
rob a convenience store. I mean, get some cash.
Like
Hooters.
My 600-pound life, I could see going for the Hooters food.
They were just stealing merch, though. Merch.
But still, why?
Why?
Okay,
so my thought would be, let me go work at a Hooters and just siphon shit so we can sell it on eBay.
But then she would actually have to work.
Well,
she couldn't run her scrapbook store.
And I guess her OCD fell out after she decided she was going to kill somebody.
Oh, no, girl. Well, maybe her OCD kicked in when she was like, we need to chop
stab,
them up.
Stab, stab,
No, we need to chop
600
them up.
stabs.
Mm-hmm.
And when we chop them up, we're going to have to clean this motherfucker because we're going to have to paint. We're going to the hardware store. We're getting
drywall and all of it.
We're getting the orange peel spray to put on it. All right.
Some crazy shit.
2002's Crazy Crimes. This is from ABC News.
Okay.
Crime paid off. I'm reading the article. Crime paid off handsomely for regular crime blotter readers this year with no shortage of dim-witted... I can't talk.
Dim D's.
Take two. Crime paid off handsomely for regular crime blotter readers. It's the crime blotter that's messing me up.
Because it's a weird thing to say.
But
because you want to say blog.
I feel like it's British to say crime blotter.
What is...
Like it's like a little like newspaper, like a tabloid or something. Okay. Crime paid off handsomely for regular crime blotter readers this year, with no shortage of dim-witted delinquents, harebrained burglars, and animal antics. Without further ado, here are the weirdest crime stories of 2002.
You did it.
Criminals repeatedly made it into the crime blotter for swiping a host of bizarre booty. In 2002, they took hundreds of panties, G-strings, and thongs. They also took cartons of condoms.
Cartons?
Cartons of condoms, gumballs, and gnomes.
What?
I love a good gnome this time of year.
An Iowa man, those Iowa people.
Them Iowa boys.
Hey, fam. An Iowa man pled guilty to stealing 35,000 Hot Wheels cars. The weirdest of the weird thieves, however, might have been the case of Melvin Hanks, who stole 90, y'all ready for this?
Cartons of
96 ponytails that had been donated to charity
What
that
the
makes wigs for sick children. You know the cancer kids?
Yeah, what is it called?
Locks
for
for Love.
Yeah.
Hanks pretended to be a courier collecting the donated follicles for the charity. He even pled guilty to the thefts and was sentenced to 30 days in jail, followed by 18 months of probation.
And hated by every family with a child that is sick in life.
Bro.
That has to be similar to the shoe fetish guy. Remember we did him?
Yeah, I just feel like...
He's brushing that hair all around his body. And remember the leaf guy?
Yes. Oh, the leaf guy.
Climbing in
The tree.
with all the hair, yeah.
When he took the girl.
Yep.
Okay. Pet problem. Pet problem. I'm gonna have to do so much editing. Y'all know me. I'm not doing so much editing. Pet problems kept the crime blotter very busy in 2002. The pint-sized critter known as Other Goat, that's his name, disappeared from the Kansas State Fair in September and was never seen again.
Carney got him.
Fuzzy the Shih Tzu narrowly escaped a kidnapping plot. Kidnapping plot.
The kidnapping.
Sheriff's deputies in Maine had to deal with a custody battle over a road-killed moose. A Massachusetts man got in trouble for tossing out radioactive cat poop.
What?
And 2 men pled guilty to disorderly conduct charges after riding horses through the Walmart in El Dorado, Arkansas.
That's awesome. No, that would be so awesome.
I just feel like that's just a normal thing
That's
for
a
Walmart.
dumbass thing for Walmart, but it would be really funny.
Okay. This, listen carefully, and I hope I don't fuck it up. Clay Henry, the beer drinking goat mayor of Lajitas, Texas, was attacked and castrated.
A goat mayor?
Yes. How fucked up are the townsfolk that they elected a beer drinking goat mayor? Like mayor, M-A-Y-O.
Like an actual goat?
Yes. His name was Clay Henry. He was a goat.
Not a human mayor,
No,
a goat mayor.
A goat.
What the hell?
He was drinking beer, and for some reason, he got attacked and castrated. Haters on Clay Henry.
Yeah.
Back in June 2002, police weren't amused when Camille Wood called 911 saying her 3-year-old daughter wasn't breathing. It turned out the daughter was a female mutt named Aurora Faye. Aurora Faye. They weren't happy either when Michael Bolts tried to blame his dog for a fire that destroyed his apartment.
What the fuck?
Yes. And this is the last one. The crime blotter's favorite animal story of 2002 was the case of 3 men in Irvine, California, who apparently thought they were stealing pit bulls. They were actually chihuahuas.
Oh, God.
Wow.
How fucked up were y'all?
Dumb criminals.
Dun, 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 dun.
I need to get, George, if you're listening, I need some Dumb Criminals theme music.
Oh, yeah. Dumb criminals.
Yeah. That would be great.
That would be perfect.
Okay. So thank you, ladies, for being here.
That was a good story. I didn't even know that one.
Well,
So I'm glad.
If you go back and listen, you'll hear it a
I
different
need
way.
to know what episode.
I don't know. Yeah.
I need to know.
And sometimes I think I've done a story and I really haven't done the story.
Like you were thinking about doing it and then you didn't.
No. I start researching and I go, have I done this? Or is this just something I've seen on TV before and I'm remembering that?
Remembering.
I'm remembering that. The swear jar's good today.
I bet. It's because it's the black.
It's the black label. Man. Okay. So go to patreon.com/grits. I never messed that up.
You did damn good on that.
If you would like to support the show, we would love your monetary contributions to help the show out. And I want to sincerely thank all of my co-hosts who come on the show because I couldn't do this show without y'all.
It's always a good time.
And thank you, listeners, for everything, all the voting that you've done, all the voting that you're going to do. I know y'all aren't going to let me down. Go to TikTok, go to YouTube. Hopefully this YouTube video will make it online because I did have a software update today, so we don't know if it will or not, but hopefully it will.
We can't recreate it though.
No,
So.
nope. We'll just have the audio for
Yep.
this episode. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Tell your mom and him to listen. We're going to let Zydeco Mike take us out.
Bye.